Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be doing our 2-week update. So we're going to talk about her 2-week update and we will talk about my postpartum 2-week update. So let's start with Little Miss. This is Arlo Swayze, if you did not know. We have our birth vlog up on this channel. I'll have it linked below if you haven't seen it. And I am still planning to film a birth video where I can actually go into detail and tell you all about it, because the birth vlog left a lot of details out and I definitely want to share that with you. So hopefully I'll get that up pretty soon. But back to her. Let's go ahead and talk about her development and whatnot at 2 weeks. So at 2 weeks, she is weighing in at 5 pounds, around 9 ounces. And I think she was 19.5 inches. At birth, she was 6 pounds 1 ounce and I think 18.5 inches. The hospital actually messed up on her height and they told us that she was 20 inches, but 2 days later at her pediatrician appointment, they checked her and she was 18.5 inches, and they explained to us that the hospital messes up the heights all the time. And they kind of showed us like how the hospital does it. Anyways, that was kind of weird, but yeah, that was such a big difference. So hospital said she was 20 inches when in reality she was about 18.5 inches. So kind of odd, but she is doing really well here at 2 weeks. We had a bit of a struggle in the last couple weeks with nursing, and that was something I did not expect at all, because I kind of felt like I was a pro, not gonna lie. I felt like I'm very educated about breastfeeding. I always felt super confident giving other women advice and just really encouraging women that your body definitely can make enough milk for your baby as long as you're nursing on demand. There's no way that your body won't make enough milk. But I actually had some issues. So at the hospital, she was latching on and nursing really, really great. And then of course when we got home, that's when we kind of came across some issues. And the problem was that she was just so sleepy that I could not wake her up to nurse enough. And so that was how she ended up losing so much weight. And so at her 2-day checkup, she was down to about 5 pounds and 3 ounces. So she had lost, I think it was somewhere around 15% of her body weight. And breastfed babies definitely tend to lose weight, but she wasn't gaining it back. And so we had to end up supplementing her with breast milk bottles. I was able to pump. So luckily my milk had come in and I was producing milk, but I just could not get her to nurse. And then about 3 or 4 days later, so when she was about a week old, I think, she honestly was refusing to nurse at all. And I think that was probably because we introduced bottles. And I knew that that was something that was kind of risky with introducing bottles, but her weight was down so much that we just really felt like she needed to get that easy milk so that she could start gaining some weight back, because it was just, you know, it wasn't coming up at all. So even 2 days after we were feeding her every 2 hours around the clock, giving her bottles and nursing her as much as she would nurse, she still did not gain anything. She stayed exactly the same. And so that really made me feel like I just had to keep pumping and giving her bottles because she wasn't nursing a lot, but I could easily, you know, give her a bottle because she didn't have to work too hard for it. But then she honestly stopped nursing at all. Like, I think for 2 days she didn't nurse once. I could not get her on. I tried dream feeding. I tried nursing her at different times. I tried different positions and whatnot. And it was scary to me because I really, really wanted to be able to nurse her. And I also wanted her to be able to gain the weight. So I wanted her to be able to nurse and take the bottles. But like I said, I think that introducing the bottles just really brought up some nipple confusion. So I ended up getting in touch with an excellent lactation consultant who came over to my house, and this lady was magical. She helped me, and the first time that she helped to get Arlo back onto my breast, she latched on right away. And basically I just had to adjust the position that I was holding her, and I had to give her a little bit of support on her jaws. So I was kind of holding her behind her head. I can go into that if you guys want to see like a video on nursing and how I got her back onto the breast. I would love to go into detail more about that. But ever since I had the lactation consultant over, she has been able to nurse, and she's been wanting to nurse like probably every 2 hours or so. And so now we are kind of weaning off the bottles because she has gained weight, and she has gained about 5 ounces in 5 days, I think, something around there. So at her 2-week appointment, that was when I found out that she had gained weight back, and that was after getting her back on the boob, and kind of slowing down with the bottles so that I can eventually just nurse her, because I'm starting to feel a lot more confident that my body is making enough milk for her, and so I'm still giving her about 4 or 5 bottles during the day, but every day I'll probably just, you know, take a little bit back and just nurse her more instead, but I'm feeling really good about that. So the other thing is that she was jaundice, and that took about 6 or 7 days, probably till she was about a week old, to get better. We did have to use a Billy blanket, I think is what it was called, and it was basically this like lit up blanket. We were luckily able to use it at our house, and she was supposed to lay on that thing 24/7. So that was all just very challenging in the first week. Luckily I had Hans here. I don't know how I would have done that on my own, especially, you know, needing to take care of a 6-year-old as well. But Alyster has been amazing, and he has been such an amazing help. He's just great, honestly. So, yeah, so luckily her jaundice is better, and that was probably another thing that was making nursing a little bit harder, because that also makes babies more tired, and I didn't know that at first, but the lactation consultant had told me that, so that made me feel a little bit better. She's getting wiggly. I just got done nursing her right before filming, but let's talk about sleep real quick. She is sleeping really good. She honestly wants to sleep during the night. There's been a few nights where she wakes up or she's like kind of wiggly through the night, you know, like she's just not really sleeping well, but that's only happened a couple times. Other than that, she wants to sleep all night long, and I feel like she sleeps a lot during the day still. Definitely still having to wake her to nurse her. However, the difference is that she'll actually nurse when I wake her up, and she eats, you know, efficiently. And I know that because she's having enough wet and poopy diapers. When she had that nursing strike, she actually wasn't having any wet diapers at all, which definitely told me she wasn't even getting enough from the bottles. That was not fun. So what else? We were talking about sleep. So she's sleeping well. She does have a period of time, it kind of seems throughout the early evening until bedtime, where she's very fussy. I feel like it starts around 4:30 or 5, and it goes on until maybe around 8, when she kind of like goes to bed for the night, and she's just very fussy. There's nothing that can make her happy. I mean, if I feed her, if I nurse her, or we give her a bottle, then she's happy. However, then she's like upset immediately after. So I don't think it has anything to do with hunger. And I can't find any other cause. I think she's just fussy in the evenings. And I have found a couple things that help. One is a bath. Tried that the last couple nights, and she loves having a bath, and she's calm during the whole time. I'm giving her more of like a sponge bath, so she's not like in the water, but a sponge bath, and I get the bathroom all nice and warm for her. The other thing is wearing her in a carrier, and I'm using a ring sling from Sakura. And I actually bought that after I had her, knowing how little she was, and so I'm just going to continue trying both of those things in the evenings. It's a little challenging just because that's like the busiest time for our family, when we're trying to eat dinner and, you know, get Alyster ready for school and just kind of like have family time. But I think we will be able to work with the things that make her calm, and honestly it's probably just a phase, because I know that they are always changing and there's always going to be new things coming up. So, what else? She is just adorable, and we love her. A lot of people are asking where we get her little turban hats, and I've got them from a handful of places, but Etsy is the main place, and Stella and Jane, I hope I'm saying it right, is the place where I've got most of hers, and that's where I got this swaddle blanket as well. And I'll also do a video coming up where I will talk about some of our favorite things that we're using with her and things like that, because I feel like I have so much that I could talk about in this video, but we'll try to stay on subject here, because I don't know how long she'll want to hang out like this. But so let's talk about me real quick. I feel like I'm doing really great. I feel like I am back to feeling like I was before I was pregnant. I am luckily not having any more of those stupid aura migraines. I'm gonna knock on fake wood over here. I'm so happy because I haven't had one since I had given birth to her, and so that's huge because I was having them daily. I'm also not itchy like I was before, and I'm also not craving ice anymore, you guys. Like, I don't want it, and it actually makes me sad because I loved it so much, but I am not craving ice, so I assume my iron levels probably are back to normal. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm feeling good physically. I feel like I have enough energy to go on throughout the day. There's definitely days where I feel like I want a nap, and I usually can always take a nap because Alyster's in school and, you know, she naps a lot. So I definitely take advantage of napping if I'm tired. I'm not doing a ton of housework or anything like that because Hans is home and he's been wonderful, and he's been making sure that I am fed, and he helps out with cleaning and stuff like that, and so I haven't had to worry about it. I have cleaned a little bit, like when I wore her in the carrier in the last couple days, and I just enjoy cleaning, and I just want the house to be spotless all the time, so I feel like I'll be able to keep up with that pretty well. What else? Yeah, I'm feeling just really good. I'm probably honestly getting close to my pre-pregnancy weight. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I just know my body size is pretty close to what it was before, and not bragging there because honestly I was hoping that I could hold on to a little bit of the weight. Yeah, I've always tried to gain a little bit of weight and I just never can, so I was really hoping I would be able to hold on to some of it, but I'm feeling like it's just shedding off, and I'm not working out, I'm not dieting or anything like that. So yeah, there's that. I'll show you my tummy here if you guys can see it. It looks a lot different. I still have just a little bit of a roundness to my belly there, but I'm not sure if you guys can really even tell. So there's a little bit left, but and I'll give you a closer up look at this sweet girl. So yeah, I can't think of anything else to talk about or update you. She's probably gonna want to nurse again, so I really just wanted to be able to get on here and say hello to you guys and let you know how things were going. I'm really excited to film the birth video, like I said, so hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. I also have a ton of new baby girl clothes, so I want to film a haul for you as well, and then yeah, we'll just work on that. I don't have a schedule for my videos right now, and I'm not really going to put one out there right now just because I don't want to, have to be filming. I don't want to feel any pressure. It's just I want to be able to focus on her, and if I have extra time, I will get a video out to you guys. If you guys do want to see more videos from me, I do have 2 videos a week scheduled on my craft channel. If you're into crafty videos, that's actually my main channel called I'm a Cool Mom, and I'll have that link below. I have new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and those are scheduled I think through the month of October because I did pre-filming. So yeah, you can go check that out if you have not already. And I am smelling like maple right now, and if you know why, let me know down below. What is it? Why am I smelling like maple? I'll be interested to see how many of you guys know. Okay guys, well, thank you so much for watching, and I think I will talk to you guys later. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am posting tons of photos of her and our little adventures, so you can go check that out, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!